Hello, I'm David Henry here in Salford, and I'm standing as a parliamentary prospective candidate for the Hazel Must Go campaign, who is the current MP for this area, and I'm joined with Alice.
Hello, I'm Alice Searle, and I'm standing as a local candidate for Respect Party. I'm particularly concerned about what should happen in the Kersal area, and I'm trying to improve the councillors' responsibility.
I'm Kay Phillips. I'm standing for Broughton and Blakely, which is a parliamentary constituency. The Broughton part of it is Kersal and Broughton, which are part of Hazel Blear's constituency now, but in the next election I'll be standing against Graham Stringer from the Labour Party.
Education is going to be hugely cut. There are going to be £600 million worth of cuts to higher education and universities over the next 3 years. That means that a third less young people have the opportunity to go to university, and they'll also be paying more if they do. So what future do our young people have who live in Salford and North Manchester?
Kersal is a very famous, historically famous area because it's where the Chartists met in 1838 and 1839, and they were fighting for the vote. And because that's so important, I want to make sure that people remember their vote is significant in changing the policy of councillors. And because I live in Kersal, I care about it, and I really want the councillors to do their job. And I actually feel that the councillors at the moment don't do that. They've been in office for a very long time, and they seem to have lost their enthusiasm. So really that's what I want to do, bring back some enthusiasm and some sense of responsibility to the councillors' job.
Salford is one of the most socially deprived areas of the northwest of England, if not the country. Broughton is the most socially deprived ward in the whole of Salford, and in a lot of ways there are a lot of positive things here as well. There are a lot of people with a lot of ambition, a lot of hope, and a lot of desires which under New Labour they thought would have been fulfilled, but unfortunately that is not the case under the current MP and future Labour MPs, if they do manage to hang on to their seats. Public service cuts are coming. They're going to be huge, they're going to be savage under all three major parties. The only way to save the public sector, to save the NHS, is to vote for progressive candidates.
All of us here are standing against the cuts that have been planned by all major parties. We've even got the Lib Dems talking of savage cuts, and the Tories and Labour agreeing with each other. There doesn't have to be cuts in public services. If we lose £1 billion from the health budget in Greater Manchester and Salford, it will have a real impact on people's lives. If we lose jobs in nurseries and schools, if there's less facilities for the elderly, it will have a real impact on families, because it's the families then that have to step in and provide the services as best they can. It's really important that we all unite together as a community, and that we also support the workers who work in the public services when they try to fight back against the cuts.